Your red shots, I'm on one. 38 could have loaded and done one. Getting them moves about you. All I'm dreaming is the blues. Dreams are real too. What it means telling you. What it means fell through. Look, man, let's go ahead and get back into it, man. We got the 2025-2026 draft picks, man, for the NFL draft coming up, man. And we're looking at tackles today. We're going to be taking a look at these tackles. We're going to be examining a little bit of technique, what they do well, what they don't do well, some things that we can see on film. Now, a lot of it, of course, it's a highlight tape. They're going to look good, but we can still pick through there and look at some details of some things that maybe might not work on this level that they're going to be approaching. So let's go ahead and dive in there without further ado, man. Let's see who we got up first. Who we got first, man? All right, man. First, out of the blue corner, Spencer Fano. Okay, we got the Utah Utes. Fano is a bit light, a bit on the light side for an NFL offensive lineman, but you won't find many other drawbacks in his scouting report. He plays with great pad level and flexibility, providing excellent leg drive and impactful run blocking in any blocking scheme. His arm length appears adequate to play tackle with vice grip hand strength and a patient pass blocking style. He's a scheme versatile starting caliber offensive lineman with all pro potential. Okay? We'll go ahead and see what you're talking about then, my guy, Mr. Fano. See what he on, bro. Let's go ahead, tap in. Look like they got him, man. What's that? Top of the screen. Well, right side of the screen for y'all folks, man. Like this is gonna be something out of like a 12 personnel. They got two tight ends, one tailback, one tight end. Look like he's a wing over on the left. Let's see what my boy do first play. That was real easy. That was real easy. Let's double it back in case you didn't see it. Did my boy catch it? Okay. Yeah. That's real easy. First play, they got him active and let him get the rock. I ain't gonna lie, that lets you know that they think he an athlete. Ooh, I like that one. I like that one. Let's run this back. Right here. Boom. Got a, I don't know, this is more like a backer. That's not really a DN. More like a backer. Coming in, like they run a 3-4. So, you got a backer on the outside, your outside backer. Like his job probably to wash him out, and that's exactly what he did. Look at this here. Come on, let's go for a ride, buddy. You tried to hip toss me and I dumped you regardless. Whoa, look at that. A pancake. We see that, boys and girls? See that good pancake right there? All in there, it's a pancake. Can I get some syrup with that? Another one. Whoa. Hold up. He just buckled that dude at the beginning of this clip here. This one was a good block. That's the pancake. Now this next one. Right here. Buckled him. Immediately. That's what you call forceful hands and forceful contact. So he's delivering a punch. Obviously, he's delivering some type of punch. Because when he hit him, he broke down. My boy is on his knees right now, and he's at the altar. So what he's doing right now, this is what you call asking God for forgiveness for not hitting the weight room hard enough. Now you getting washed down by my boy Fano. Can I get some milk with those cakes? Another one. Okay. I think you got to get a little bit more handsy. Seeing a little bit of shoulder bumping and stuff. Other than that, though, he has great attack. He seems a little bit handsy. Like, I feel like that's a hold. That can go on a highlight all you want to, but that's a hold to me. Look at this. Now, DN fight outside. That's a hold. It's not going to get called because it happens so fast, but that's a hold. That ain't going to work. That, I don't know. Let me see that last kick slide. right here, he low key look out leveraged. If I'm looking at 45 right here on him, 45 kind of look like he got him out leveraged a little bit. I need a wider kick step a little bit on him. Because he seems like, if that's Myles Garrett, which everybody is not Myles Garrett, but anybody like that, a Micah Parsons, a lot of the Danielle Hunter, any of the guys that are like that on the edge, man, a Max Crosby, that ain't gonna work. This technique right here. Zero tried to get him. Oh, he just make him run the circle. That was a decent rep. That's just posting. I need something else from that dude. Hey. Stonewall. Yeah, I think, see, like, the only thing that seems like it would give him pressure is the speed up the field rush. I haven't seen him get bull rush. It don't seem like he's going to get bull rush. Again, just wall him off and make him run a circle. He has a quick get off. That initial step in his kick slide, he had a good first step. Okay, let's focus in on the get off. Like, I don't know if you can notice this on the film, but it seems like, to me, I'm noticing this. It seems though he's getting off before every other offensive lineman is getting off. Like, the center is snapping the ball, and I'm seeing him move versus anybody else. Now, tackles do that a lot. They get a little early jump. But that seems like some twitchy athleticism, though, out the gate. Woo! Hold up. No. Thought you was going to get away with that one. My boy just, Jazzy Jeff, sent him out of Uncle Phil's crib. Get out the crib. My goodness. I need to see that one again. I just need to see Jazzy Jeff get up out the crib. Hold on. Let me see something. Oh, they got the... See. Let's slow this down a little bit. Sending down the line. My gosh. Bruh, get up. Gotta tell him, like, pick your mans up. Look at this. You about to tear your man's ACL because you flying across the line of scrimmage. You started on the left side. Bro, he starts on the left side of the formation and ends at the right defensive end. Again, he's got a great first step, and he's good at making people run the circle. Little pulling action. Got to get lower coming around that corner. Got to get lower coming around that corner. That's a great downhill drive block. So I'm gonna score you with the tailback in the scenario is basically what he did. Just trying to reach block. I need him to use more feet on this. I need right here. Left foot initial step is great. And let's check this out. Pause. Initial step. Everybody here is still in their stance. I see his foot in the air. 55 on the right. His foot is in the air. Everybody else is still in their stance. Load it up. Boom. Okay. We got the marching band. Everybody's marching left. Now, he's already in a great position The DN hasn't even got his hand up yet. The DN is not even, I mean, you talking about get off the ball being horrible, piss poor, get off the ball by the DN right here. So you already got him beat by, obviously, this is, in my mind, you got him beat by a man. At the very minimum, a half a man, you got him beat already. So at this point, what we need to do is we need to keep climbing left. Instead of worrying about initializing and getting handsy, this is a reach concept. So if we can get him on the right side of our body, that's the whole process of that. That's what we want him to do. We want him to be on our right side so that we can effectively wall him off from the left side of the formation where the ball is going. In this case, run it up. Boom. Why are we getting vertical? I see the rest of the line marching down. Everybody else is left. Left, 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 left. We're getting vertical. And in the process of us getting vertical here, what he's doing is he's allowing the DN time to get over the top. Had you just taken another step to the left, boop, 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 take 2 steps to the left. Cha-cha now, y'all. 2 steps to the left, though, for real. And now you effectively got him walled off. Now, I'm nitpicking. I'm not a freaking tackle. I'm not blocking that defensive end. But what I am saying from a coaching aspect, moving up to the next level, guys are going to be bigger, faster, more physical. You know what I mean? They're going to be top-tier athletes. You're going against the best of the best that are in this game, in this craft. So, certain things, technically wise, if you're not completely fundamentally sound, you might get blown by. Let's go ahead and resume here. Still good block, but bruh can get over the top and go make the play now. You see how he still gets in on the play? Hold on. Man, let's coach him up. Boom. Look at it. We're out of position now because we got vertical instead of walling him off. And look at this. Our tailback has the ball. Now we're fighting. We got to let him go because we don't want to get a hold. And what happens? He is there at the play. He's at the party. That's a great block. And that's a great blocking way to get to the next level. Let's highlight a good one. Look at this. Up to the next level. Let's get up to the next level. Immediately, boom. Engage the backer. Now I'm off. Safety, come here. A little high here. I don't like that one. That's not a good rep to put on the highlight. Look at, we're immediately high. You the highest hat on the line right now. From the start of the play, he been the highest hat. I see a little nudge. He done nudged us back. You obviously behind 85. You obviously behind 63. You obviously behind 68 as far as where we're at on the line of scrimmage. I see a little budge there. Let's get the pad level lower and drive. Arms outside. We hugging. We ain't grizzly bears. We're linemen. Now this is exactly how you were supposed to do the last one. Hands inside and getting up the field. Good work. Nope. See? I don't like that one. Good drive. Good stalemate block and drive down the field. End up winning the rep because you kept your feet going. Again, he's moving before everybody is moving. And he's pretty twitchy. He has a great first step. Look at this. Out the gate. I don't know where the tailback was going on that one. That was a horrible read. Broken play. Look at this broken play. Look at this broken play. Quarterback. Who went the wrong way? It looked like the uh to me that looked like the tailback is right. Offensive line, tight end look right. Look like quarterback turned the wrong way. Might not have been, because what is the tailback doing? Is he running a wheel route? Oh no, he's coming upfield. Yeah, bro went the wrong way. Quarterback went the wrong way. I don't know. I just noticed that was fried. This one was nice, and the reason this was nice. Okay, look at this. As a linebacker right now, I'm immediately thinking pass. Even as this DN, I see this lineup, I'm thinking pass. So as somebody that's effectively trying to rush the passer and get there as fast as I can, my ears just pin back at this point because I'm ready to go. I feel like the way he sells this right here, the way he sells this as far as hi-hat and giving you a pass look and then ducks out for the screen and gets downfield is nice. This is nice work right here. Look at this. Duck out. Let me get upfield now. Let me go get a piece of something. Walled him off. He got all the way around. The footwork to get all the way around inside out on that was nice. We got to break that one down again. That one is nice. I won't lie to you. You get the playback. See, a little slower, a little slower. This was the play before, the little broken play. All right, right here. Boom. He's giving the illusion of the hi-hat. He's already hi-hatting his stance. DN is like, all right, I got to eat. This is a passing down. He's obviously hi-hat. I'm about to give him my best rush move. I'm killing him on this play. Hi-hat. Fang the block. Look, DN's committed to his pass rush now. In his head right now, he's thinking about, I got this move, this move, this move. He got a good set out on me, so I'm about to try and chop the arm. I'm about to rip, spin, whatever my go-to move is at this point. My boy Yerksey gets upfield. Now watch the footwork right here. The corner has a little bit of leverage to be able to get outside. Granted, there's a receiver there, but watch the footwork on my big man. Turned him inside out and finished the play. Still pushing him. We out of bounds, 5 yards out of bounds, but we didn't hear the whistle, so we still finished the play. I like that. Good pass set. Now that looks like it. Now that was a good bull rush defense right there. Got him. Upfield, driving. Now he carried the double team. Hold up. I'm on my, what is that, my tight end? I'm on my tight end's head right here. The tight end like, oh, I got to push up to the safety. You're not getting to the safety at this point. Now, whether it was because he was too locked in on his block and he should have been upfield. Look, is he supposed to get up here and get to this safety right here? Look at this. Safety. Now, are you supposed to get off and get that block? Granted, the linebacker number 8 was there regardless, but still. That was a horrible pass. Effectively walled him off.
We have got to the point where literally anybody can build a fully working app without knowing how to code. This is base 44.
All right, man. So that was our guy, Mr. Fano, bro. So in that little breakdown there, I noticed that he has extremely great get off. He's extremely twitchy for a tackle. So he seems like he gets off. He's usually the first one on his unit at Utah. He was the first one moving as far as when the ball snapped. He's the first motion I see on the offensive line. So that's a great feature to have. He does play a little bit high sometimes. They were talking about his pad level being great. As far as, let's go ahead and look back at the breakdown, what it said. So he plays with great pad level and flexibility. I'll give him the flexibility for sure. The pad level, I'm not really seeing. I see him a bit high. I don't see him really getting that low, but that's just me personally. Maybe I'm tripping. But I honestly feel like he is a starting caliber tackle. There's a couple things he's going to have to fine tune like any rookie coming into the league. But I think he has the opportunity to be a good player in the league, good to great player in the league. But I don't see anything that's just glaringly wrong with him, and I don't see anything that just made me say, okay, this is the guy that we have to take. He looks good, though. He looks solid. Looks like a great, I can see him playing in the league for 10 years, for sure. I mean, and that's what we need at this point. So that's a solid candidate right there, man. That's Mr. Fano. And we're going to go ahead and move over here to my boy, Francis Margoa. See what he talking about, man. Let's go ahead and tap into Francis and see what he got to offer, man. See if he balling like that, man. Let's pull my guy up. Let's load up the Drake. Load it up, load it up, load it up. Which one we watching? It's so crazy. Same one, because I like this dude's angles. I like his breakdown angles. He hit that all 22 angle. I don't need the TV angle. Feel me? I don't need the TV angle. I need the all 22 angle. And that's a good block. That's a real good block. I like that. I like walling them off and making them run the circle. I like the extension on that. I like the arm extension. Not gonna lie, I'm liking this dude better already. Drive and maintain in the pocket. Great kick step. Oh yeah. I ain't gonna lie to you. Boom. But another buckler. Listen, when you make him buckle off the line, bro, you know you're doing something right. Look at him make him run the circle here at the bottom. But now let's get into this next one. Buckler, look at that knee touch paint. Look at that knee touch earth, bro. If your knees is on the grass as a defensive player, if your knees are touching grass as a defensive player, you are not in a good position. You did something very wrong to get here. Obviously, in this sense, you just wasn't strong enough at the sense of attack, at the point of attack, what have you. But this dude just walled him down. Get up and get over there. He tried to get up and he lifted him some more. Great kick step. The extension is one thing. One thing I would say that is very nice, and we didn't see that in the previous clip from our guy Fano. But Margoa seems to have great extension at the point of attack. So he's not letting guys into his body, or he's not using his body to block guys. Once he makes that initial contact, boom, you see the arm extension? That's what I like to see, because I need space. I want the hole to open. I don't, you know what I mean? I need you to be able to extend and then drive. Look at him downfield. Ooh-wee, that's a good block. It's a good block. Getting out in traffic, we on parade, walled him off. Now that's all you asked for right there. Let's see this, because this is a showcase of athleticism right here. Let's dub back a little more. We'll finish that clip. Now, boom. We already saw this one. I want the next rep. Right here. He is out leveraged by a man and a half. Right here, he is out leveraged by a man and a half. So at this point, he's going to really turn hips, sprint, run, and he has to try and turn the corner on the DN. Now, he didn't turn the corner fully, which you can't expect him to in that position. Like I said, he's beat by a man and a half. But what does he do? He gets in front of him and leverages his body right, man on a man, to where the guy couldn't make the play. You got a moving pocket. He did a good job of dancing around there like that. Look at the patience in diagnosing the split. Watch this. They tried to split him up. This is what you call trying to pick on the tackle and the guard. Try and find a weak link between the tackle and the guard. And you'll do this as a linebacker coming on a B-gap blitz sometimes. A lot of times they'll call this an X stunt or a tackle over attack stunt, something like that. But you got the tackle replacing where the end was at and coming and contain, and then you got the end looping back inside trying to create an interior pressure. So whoever we can confuse on this play is going to work as the defense. That's what the defense is thinking. Whoever we can confuse on this point is going to work because we have somebody coming underneath and somebody replacing. So if one of those two guys gets confused, sticks with the wrong guy, now we got a free rusher to the quarterback. Okay? Watch how my guy is sitting back here patiently. He's not rushing up to engage. He's going to let them go ahead. Get your little stunt off. My quarterback is sitting back there with time while you're doing your stunt. Get your stunt. You haven't breached the pocket or came close yet. You're still working your stunt. Still working the stunt. Okay, now I diagnose who's coming. My guard got him, and now I engage. And this looks like Ohio State. This definitely looks like Ohio State. So this is 97 from Ohio State, and I'm an Ohio State fan, and I know my guy is nice. So, once again, great hands, extension on the attack. Look at him. Lock him out. Pocket protected. And one thing to realize is having a clean pocket for a skittish quarterback like Carson Beck. Carson Beck is somebody that can get skittish in the pocket and bail out. So, you know, the pocket can be moving. And that's hard for an offensive lineman sometimes to have a moving pocket. So it's like Cam Ward tape right here. Great chip from the tailback. I know that hurt. That was a great chip from the tailback. Patience again. He diagnosed the interior stunt immediately. Watch how he diagnoses this stunt. Oh, you're coming in and going out. I diagnosed that. There's no need for me to chase the end. I diagnosed that immediately. Outside, he's trying to beat me with a speed rush. That's not going anywhere. Kick step was fast enough. Great tape. That's great tape. Yeah, now this is clinic tape right here. I don't even need to play back speed slow. We can normalize that. This is clinic tape. Spin move, that's weak. Locked down. Kick step. Another thing I noticed is he's one of the first ones to get off every trip. But he's very patient. Good work. That's against Ohio State, too. Patient. That X stunt, if I'm an O coordinator, a D coordinator, I'm not even running an X stunt at this dude. He's diagnosing it every trip. We just gonna line up and play. He shook him out there. Ooh, that's a great block. Off the pool. Get upfield, get upfield. My goodness, watch down.
I wanted the word cuppa as in cup of tea.
Yeah, man. So that's gonna do it, man. My guy definitely showcased some availability to be patient and diagnose different stunts and tactics that D line is gonna give you as far as how they're gonna rush. You know, the D line doesn't just line up and rush straight every time. So every time that there was a stunt ran, it was like he was so patient and sitting back. So there's a get off, kick step. His hands aren't fluttered. His hands aren't flustered. He's not moving fast. He's just sitting back. Okay, I diagnose it, and now he's punching and attacking, and then he has that extension at the end, like I said, to be able to create extra space, not only for the tailbacks in the whole scenario, but also for the quarterback in the pocket breakdown scenario, or somebody that's bull rusher. He'll be able to effectively get a little bit of extension, and that'll give a little bit more space for a quarterback to be able to get the pass off. So for me personally, this tape, I don't know what Pro Football Focus was talking about, but just from what I've seen in these last 5 minutes, which tape can lie, because it is a highlight tape. But Francis, my boy, you definitely winning it right now. You just kicked my boy out of here. Fano, I'm not even worried about Fano right now. We need to go see what Magoa talking about. That's what I'm liking to see. Who's next on the list, man? We'll get through a couple more here. So go ahead and see what's going on, man. All right, who we got? Francis. Oh yeah, this the guy I want to see. They've been talking about him. This big red beard right here, Jennings Dunker, Iowa Hawkeyes, and then we'll get to Caden Proctor as well. But first things first, let's go ahead and hop into Jennings Dunker here and see what my guy is going to do on this tape, man. They said this dude is mean, rugged. Everything you want in an offensive lineman is what they say this dude is. So let's go ahead and see if we can identify some of them same qualities and traits in it. 1 second. Ooh. Couple Senior Bowl reps. Y'all want to see the Senior Bowl reps? Let's go ahead and see these Senior Bowl reps real quick. I mean, you want relativity. You want the most recent tape of my guy, huh? Nope. Let's go ahead and break it down, though. You know, I want to give y'all the real. Let's really break it down. We're not just quickly watching these. Now, when we do these football breakdowns, we're going to really go ahead and see what's happening. Slide that back out there, man. Give y'all boys the full screen. All right, man. We got Jennings Dunker, man. Iowa Hawkeye. Now, this guy, do we read the profile on him? Let's go ahead and read his profile. Let's see what they say about him. I ain't going to tell you about him. Let's see what they say about him, man. Jennings Dunker, man. Dunker has been Iowa's consistent starting tackle for the last 3 seasons, but his NFL home will likely be at guard. His arm length appears well below average, and his kick, slide, and pass protection doesn't cover enough ground. Outside of his physical limitations, there's a lot to love. He has a hulking frame that can handle even more weight. He has the contact power to displace and drive defenders off the ball. He's well balanced with a strong core, thanks to his track and wrestling backgrounds. Moving inside will allow him to lean on his strengths while mitigating weaknesses, specifically in a zone blocking scheme. Okay, so they're saying he's a bit undersized, arms are a little short, kick slide could be better. So I mean, I think in guard he does play tackle, though. He's played tackle for Iowa, so I mean he's got to be really athletic to be a little bit undersized as far as the arm length and things of that nature to go ahead and still play outside. But I want to see what he's talking about. Let's go ahead and see what he's talking about. Without further ado, this is his Senior Bowl tape. Let's see what's going on. Good extension. Good block. I ain't see you really just defeated on the rush. Come on. Hands. I like the hands. Make him run the circle. That's a good, ooh, yeah, a good pass set. That's a great pass set right there. Take him to the crowd. Inside that guard, this is where you do his best work. Yeah, that's a great get off. I would like to see him stay a little bit more solid and get upfield. Get more upfield. I mean, one thing I don't like is, of course, it's a pass set. You're not trying to gain ground, but you're not trying to give ground in the pocket either. So I don't like the getting driven back part. Is that Hawkeye on Hawkeye? Well, they done did that in practice a million times. That's not a good rep. Right here is a horrible rep. Let's go ahead and see this one from the top. He's in great position right here. I would like to see him sink the hips a little more, sink down. If he could sink down a little bit more right here and just come up and explode. Let's not give ground. Let's give him his issue. He's coming to you with problems. He's saying, hey, this is my field, my quarterback. I'm going to come take over this moment in this game. At this point, you got to have a pair of cojones and really hunker down and explode through the man. Explode. Why are we bear hugging? Not a good rep. Not a good rep at all. And that's a bad way to end it. We're going to take a look at a couple of his other ones, though. Let's go ahead and look at this right here. Take a look at this right here and see what's going on. But I didn't like the Senior Bowl tape too much. It was decent. To me, it didn't compare to Noah, whatever, however you say his name. It's against Iowa State. That was a good down block. Where the playback speed at? I'm tripping. Not gonna let me speed it up now. What's happening? That's a little crazy. Whatever though. Upfield, great down block. Now the one thing I heard about him is that he's a brawler. He's mean and nasty. And that's what you want out of an offensive lineman, mean and nasty. Look at that. I don't like that, bro. That's not gonna work in the NFL to me. He's giving up too much ground in the pocket. Run blocking, he seemed good. I'm not gonna lie. Run blocking seemed like that. Pass block, no. So I definitely don't want him as no tackle. You can just cancel out the tackle. Look at that. That's a great run block. But you can cancel out the tackle in my book at the next level just because the pass set is not that. The pass set is seriously not that. Run blocking, as you can see, he gets upfield. Look at him. Just watch that double team down. Can I get some fries with that? Like, damn. Run blocking is effective. Pass blocking needs some help. He's definitely mobile. Yeah, put him on the inside and let him pull and do all them things, man. And work on him being stout in the pass rush. I don't need to see any more from Mr. Dunker. Do y'all? No, because it's the same thing. Honestly, let's go ahead and take a look at what they had to say about Mr. Dunker. A lot of the stuff of what they said seems to ring true as far as maybe the arm size. Maybe that's why he struggles a little bit in the pass protection, or he's giving up leverage in the pocket because he's backing up too much for me. As far as I know, you have to get a pass set, and when you pass it, you are given a little bit of ground to be able to decipher which way the defender's going. But to me personally, he's given up too much availability to get driven back off of a straight bull rush. Now, he's aggressive enough that I don't think with the right training that'll be an issue for him. But I do think that he's more suited on the inside. Let him pull and be nasty. Let him go get up on those backers, second level, things like that. Let him go do what he's good at doing. Don't put him out there and try and make him a premier pass-setting guy, because that's not who he is. That's not who he says that he is on tape, to me anyways. All right, man, let's go ahead and tap back in. We're going to go ahead and look at Mr. Proctor, bro. We got Caden Proctor, Alabama Crimson Tide, man. This is big board ranked 32. All right, Proctor is a supersized offensive lineman, even by NFL standards, with a skill set perfect for a man or gap blocking scheme. He tips the scale in total weight, yet has good weight distribution in his upper and lower halves. He is lighter on his feet than expected, but changing direction to handle cross-face moves is challenging. He has imposing strength and is very difficult to get through. His arm length appears shorter than the tackle position, which naturally raises the question of a move inside the guard. Well, how big he is, it don't sound like he's going to be no guard, brother. Sound like that's a tackle. Let's go ahead and tap in, man. Let's see what Caden Proctor talking about. See what my guy, Mr. Proctor, want to do. Yeah, we watched this first one. Y'all boys at full screen. Where he at? Where at the bottom? Yep, I knew it. Left tackle. It's the first true left tackle we seen. My boy Magnoa is on the right side. Yeah, he ain't no guard for sure. And that was a great down block. He tried to slip inside. He just washed him down. Washed him down like Coke with some fries, boy. Washed him down. Good drive upfield on the run block. I like to see him finish that one without getting a hold, obviously. Down block, smoked him. And go get you some more. Let's see this down block. Watch this down block. Smoked him. My boy was hands and knees trying to scramble back to his feet. Upfield. That's a great block. Seal him off. He had the outside seal too. It seemed like he can operate with a tight end in there too. One thing that all of them seem like they good at operating with tight ends next to him, and that's one thing that's good about Cleveland, because we do have two pretty good tight ends. Again, that's just a smooth down block in the run game. With him being so big, a down block is getting in front of somebody, bro. I like that. Now get to the next level. I like that. Get to the next level and go finish the play. Look at him. Still getting some more. Yep. That's a great play. I like the pad level on that one. He got low too for as big as he is. Boy, and took the look at him, finished and put his face in. Man, hold on. Did y'all see the little paw? Boy, he just mugged him to the ground. Look at this. Hit the ground. I said, stay down too. I like that. I like to see a little bit of grit. Give him a couple extra paws, you know what I'm saying? Let him know you there. You can definitely run behind him in the run game. I know that. That big rascal getting upfield. Look at him. Go finish it. Good job. Now this is a true left tackle right here. They talking about guard. That my boy is not a guard by any stretch. This dude just seemed like a physical specimen, physical beast. He's just big and out there, bro, doing the right thing though. Look at him. Great protection. It's a great protection. Down block. That down block, boy, he be killing him on that down block. Boy, start off at the tackle and end up on the opposite tackle. Look at him walling out on the screen. Strong in the run game too. Boom. Let's go ahead and end it there with my guy, Mr. Proctor. Caden Proctor, man, I honestly, at this point right now, it would have to be between Proctor and Noah. But if you're looking for a left tackle in Cleveland, it would have to be Proctor at this point. Just because Noah was on the right side, you just gonna switch him to the left? Can he play the left? Maybe. Just give me the guy that's already playing the left. Dude is a big specimen. I mean, the only fear in that is what he give you shades of DeJuan Jones. Man, live and learn. YOLO, bro. Go get you a big body dude from Alabama that can block for the next 10 years. I think that's something that will definitely be the move. Should we tap into one more? All right, we'll do one more, man. One more breakdown. We get the whole top 5 in. We got my boy Caleb Lomu. Let's go ahead and see what he's talking about. Caleb Lomu, Utah Utes. Okay, so what? He the opposite of he playing on the opposite side of dude at number 1. Lomu is green and experienced, but shows a very promising future in college and in the NFL. Has requisite size, though he's on the lighter side with average arm length. He's a flexible player, enabling him to get low in his stance with good power and low pad level. He has a strong leg drive and a finisher's mentality in the run game. His kick slides cover good ground. He showcases excellent balance and anticipation of where the pressure is coming from. Lomu's punch, timing, and aim need to be more consistent, but that is a trait that he can learn. He shows the potential to be a starting offensive tackle with impact success as a zone blocker. Okay, so they think he's going to have impact success as a zone blocker, so that's in the run game as far as zoning and getting uphill 2-on-1, which move up to the next guy, that kind of jump. Running on parade, as they call it. Let's go ahead and see what Mr. Lomu has to say for his position as the best tackle in this draft. Is he the best tackle in the draft? I don't know, bro. I don't know. I'm not gonna lie to you. I like Proctor. See Lomu, man. That boy TB out here.
Bernard, the tailback again, chooses the second
Probably gonna get
the
it.
journey just to get to Orlando. She referencing Vanderbilt. 7-7. That's
hands on the pass block.
number 12 receiver in Arizona.
That was a good pull.
Enjoy.
Listen, we about to go ahead and slow him down though, because I don't want to give y'all nothing food, man. We want to give y'all the full rundown on how these boys is moving. So we're gonna slow it down and really look at the drape here, man. Full screen for y'all folks. Let's get on to the next one. And pancaked him. It's a good work. And he's at the left tackle. Slide back out. Okay. I like that. Diagnose the pressure, how it's coming. I like how he doesn't give a lot of ground in his pass set. Good pass set, good extension, and driving. And that's what I like to see, driving out of the pass set. Once you hit a stalemate, now let's drive. Let's get him out of here. He seems to have good extension. Pretty athletic for sure. I like to see a little bit more physicality. He coming around with his chest up. That's how you get smoked. Why is that on the highlight, bro? Good stalemate. He seems a bit doppy, like a big puppy. That's good technique right there, though. He seems like he moves really long and like he moves precisely, but he moves long and exaggerated. If they could get a little bit more quick twitch on him, though, he'd be nice. A little bit more quick twitch and a little bit more explosiveness. Seems very technical, though. Good pass block. If they go inside, go ahead and take him where you want to go. Go inside, let's go. I like how he knocked that reach arm down. And that DN coming with that reach arm, you knock that mug down. Oh my, okay, I like that one. That was the first gritty finisher. Who pissed him off this game? Act like he want to finish a block today. Athletic enough. He seems. I'm not gonna lie. I might like him better than Fano. That one got him kind of. Hoo. He got him a little crossed over with that one. So I see what they're saying about the cross face pressure, because I don't think every time in the NFL he might get a few holds with the way he washes people down the line when he gets a DN that does an interior stunt, a stunt going back to the inside. He'll wash him down, but sometimes he's cutting it close. He'll wash him the hell down, though, for sure. So, I don't know. Honestly, to go ahead and bring this thing to a close, man, and land the plane, the top 5 is good. I don't think you go wrong with any of those guys in the top 5 of the Pro Football Focus draft rankings as far as for the tackles coming into this year's draft. I don't think you really go wrong. Those all seem like solid players, with the standouts being a guy from Miami, Francis, the guy from Miami, and then I would say Gunther in the middle. That guy Gunker, yeah, I like him though. But all in all, Proctor is the guy. If you're looking for a left tackle, Proctor is your left tackle for sure. If you're looking for a guard, you got to go with Redbeard Gunther. Miami's guy is solid as well. I feel like he's a great guy, a great pro as well too. All of them are solid, but if you're looking for the best one, if I had to narrow one down just off of what I watched today, the best one that I see, the best one I see would have to be Miami's Francis Manoa. That has to be the best one that I saw. And the reason I say that is because he had great extension. He was very technical, and it seemed like he was very cool, calm, and relaxed when diagnosing the stunts, whether it was a tack over stunt, whether it was something like that, any kind of interior games they were trying to play, whether it was a bait 'em, act like we're going outside and then spin back in at the defensive end type of thing. All of those, all in all, came down to him being very patient in his kick step. He didn't get out too fast, and he allowed the defense to commit to their moves before he engaged, and when he engaged, he was right. Had the extension, had the correct pad level. I mean, there's always things to work on, but if I have to end it, we're going to end it, man, with that. Francis Manoa, man. That's the guy to take. That's who I want the Browns to get, man, with their first offensive line take in the 2026 draft, man. We're going to end it off with that, man. Y'all boys have a good night, man. I done been at it for an hour for y'all. We going to hop up off of here.
You get red shines. I'm on one. 38 could have loaded and done one. Get in them moves about you. All I'm dreaming is the blues. Dreams are real too. What it means telling you. What it means fell through. Ice on, ice man, ice show, be when I blow.